Hello, Jeff Barkas here with Dominion Marketing. Today we're going to go over some of the features of Facebook Insights for your fan page. Um, Great stats in there, and it's free. And boy, talk about being able to help you really hone your marketing efforts with Facebook. Excuse me. But let's go ahead and get started. I came here to the treasure hunt page. We just had a promotion here in Sedalia, treasure hunt, and it is over. So there hasn't been a lot of activity on this fan page for the last couple of weeks, but that's okay. We can still get some good information on here. The first thing that I want to show you though is right here on your posts, you can see how many people were reached and how many people were talking about this. And I'll explain these numbers here in a minute, but some of the quick stats, quick important stats are right there on the posts, as you can see. So how do you get to your insights? That's going to be over here on the left-hand side of your page, and click that. It's going to take you to the Insights dashboard, which is what we see here. Total number of likes, this corresponds with this number down here, the people that like your page, but here, the friends of the fans, this number includes these 253 people plus all of their friends. So that's potential reach. That's potentially how many people you can access just through posting on your Facebook fan page. The number of people who are talking about this, again, this is a 7-day period here, and so nothing's been happening this last week. And then your weekly reach, which is right here, the number of unique people who have seen any content associated with your page from blah, blah, blah. This includes ads and sponsored stories. Each one of these question marks, hover over it and get a tooltip, so it'll tell you even more. Here's your graph right here. Again, this is for, looks like we're looking at the whole month here of November. Posts, the number of posts that you've put out. Each bubble, the larger the bubble, the more posts you've had. 17 people were talking about this particular post during this week, which meant we reached 241 people through those 17, well, not through those 17 talking about it, organically and by people talking about it. But as you can see, when we have a lot of people talking about it, we get a lot more reach. 94 people talking here and 731 people being reached there. Now, down even further, you can see each individual post, and you can sort these by clicking on the name, and it'll sort them according to whatever you want to find out. But let's just take, for example, this post. This one created a lot of activity because we asked a question. We asked a specific question. Of course, that engaged the users. So here's our reach, the total number of unique people who have seen this post, 193. And if you want to break it down even better, the total reach, 178 people saw it organically on your post, and 24 more people saw it because it was shared through these. And so it went viral to 24 more people. Engaged users, these are users that have clicked anywhere on the post. And that means if they clicked on a person's name on the timestamp to see how many comments were left, this number is going to be in here. If they clicked to watch a video, that number is in here. And again, tooltip. But if you click on this, this gives you another breakdown. You can see here that other clicks. Now, other clicks means any click on the post, like I was talking about. We had 193 of those, excuse me. And then we had 84 stories that were generated through that post. Okay. And then we come over here to the people talking about this, and this 62 likes, we had 19 comments, and we had 3 shares. Some of the same people that commented also liked, okay, and so there's some overlap there. And then 3 people went ahead and actually clicked the share button to get that to their friends to maybe get some more likes for that particular question, because that one was, if you'd like to see another treasure hunt. Okay, and then virality, that is the percentage of these people who talked about your story, your post, and 32, almost 33% of these 193 people that saw it felt enough about it to talk about it. So those are those numbers there. Also, you can tell what each of these was. This had a photograph attached to it. We had a lot more engagement there because those clicks counted on people clicking on the photo. And as you can see, you click that, and we had 176 people actually click on that photo. That could be more than one user clicking the photo a couple different times. But you can see what content did what. And again, this is good so that you can fine tune your efforts and attract the people that you want to attract and get them to share and get them to click. And if they're clicking, if you're engaging them, then you're hitting them. They're taking the time to read that post and to see your name. Here are some more demographics over here. The likes, it breaks down your male and female. 72% of the people that are following this page are female, and the biggest age group there is the 35 to 44. Here are the cities that they're coming from. This registers by IP address. So for us, you got to be careful on these numbers. If you have Charter communications, if you got Charter internet service, then chances are your IP address is going to be a Warrensburg IP because that's where their hub is for this area. Sedalia, the other carriers, Whiteman, whatever carrier those could be, and Kansas City could even be AT&T giving you a Kansas City IP address. So those all very well could be right here in Sedalia. It's just the nature of where we live. This over here, I like this, the like sources. 54% during this week liked our page directly from the page. This one I like here. We had posters out with QR codes on them to get them to like the page directly from their phone. And during that week, I think that's how people did this mobily, was with the QR code. So I'm glad to see that some QR marketing is working here in Sedalia. Demographics for your reach. This includes this includes all the people, the fans and everything, and their friends. And so it gives you a breakdown of who you're reaching there. Clearly, more women were following the treasure hunt, probably because, well, I don't know. I don't know. I actually probably could have just said something really stupid. But I got myself. Okay, and how you reach the people. Organic, that means simply posting on your wall. That's an organic post. The purple is the viral. These are people that were reached because people that saw the post spread it around. And this is the total. Now up here you see paid. This is this line down here. We didn't pay for any ads, those ads that appear over here on the right. We didn't buy any ads, and so we didn't get any people through paid. And frequency of visits here, and page views during certain days here, and tells you how they got there. If you're familiar with Google Analytics, a lot of this is you know, total tab views, people clicked on, and that's these tabs over here. We had during that week 1450 came and looked at that. 55 went and looked at the notes, which is where we had the rules and everything explained. 27 people clicked on the photo tab to go look at our pictures. So that's that. Now, last one we're going to go through is the talking about this demographics here. This is grayed out because there's nothing in this week, nothing in this time frame really of too much activity. It needs to have the last days that there was anyone talking about it, and that was a couple weeks earlier. So we don't have this information here, but this would show you who was sharing your story. The last time that any regs were metrics were taken, females were spreading the word by a margin of 58% to 41. And again, more graphs. Who's talking about your page and when? This is all the stories. We can just go to posts by others, stories from your page, likes, mentions and photo tags, You can just click on any of these things and find out specifically how you got all this information. So there you go. A lot of good stuff in the Facebook Insights. At the bottom of this, excuse me, right underneath this video, rather, is a link to a publication put out by Facebook to explain in more detail, and maybe even better than me, your Facebook Insights. And then I've also included another one that I found that's really good. You need to give this a review, but it's best practices for posting on your Facebook fan page. You know, what works best, and you use that in conjunction with your insights, and you can fine-tune how you're doing with your Facebook fan page. Remember, consistency is the key, and that's the hardest thing for any of us. I know that. I know that myself to be true. But we'll just keep on trying. All right, good luck. I'm Jeff. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me or give me a call on my cell, those of you that are my clients and have that information. Actually, the information's right there on the website, so give me a call if you've got any questions at all. Thanks a lot. We'll be back soon with more. Bye.